Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to talk about the pull rates for Prismatic Evolutions. We've got some information here from the lovely folks at TCG Player, and actually, we've also got some other information from IVAs over on Twitter. So we're going to have a look at this and see where we stand. Sound like a plan? Excellent. So let's start off with the most common cards in the set, in terms of special ones, and that is the Pokeball foil, which according to the lovely folks over at TCG Player, come around 1 in every 3 packs. Now there's actually 100 different Pokeball foils that are available. Essentially all of the non-EX Pokemon and all of the non-A-spec trainer cards are available as Pokeball foils. So that means that in theory, there's 100 different, they're 1 in 3 packs. You should get the specific one you want, 1 in every 300 packs. TCG Player have got it listed as 1 in 302. I don't get this. And I love the information they provide, and I really like it. But it's really quite simple maths that if there's 100 different ones, assuming they all have the same pull rate, and if they didn't, we'd have to listen for every single card, not as a general thing, then there's 100 different ones. They come around 1 in every 3 packs. The one you want is 1 in every 300 packs. So if you want the Pokeball Umbreon, it would come in, presumably, if assuming you got an even distribution, you buy 300 packs, you get the Umbreon, job's a good 'un. So while we're talking about this, what about the Master Ball foil? Well, they are apparently 1 in every 20 packs. But this is where things get a little bit interesting, because there are not 100 of these. There are only actually 67, because Pokemon don't come here, trainers do. So what we do is what we always do. We times our 20 packs to get a Master Ball, by 67 different ones, and that gives you the specific one you want, 1 in every 1,340 packs. TCG Player have listed it as 1362 packs. I don't get this. They're all as rare as each other, so if there's 67 and they're 1 in 20 packs, a specific one is 1 in 1,340. There we go. There's your answer. I think essentially what TCG Player have done is actually look at the individual cards and how often they come out. But of course, with so many different ones and so rare to get the individual one you want, actually trying to work it out from the sample they've got is not ideal. So I'm assuming it is in fact 1 in 1,340 packs. So if you're wondering why the Umbreon Master Ball is so rare, people love Umbreon. The Umbreon Master Ball comes out 1 in every 1,340 packs. So, yeah, there's your answer. Now, the actual second easiest card to pull are your ultra rares, your full arts. Now, remember, in Prismatic Evolutions, full arts are not Pokemon. They are only supporter cards. Now, they come 1 in every 13 packs. There's only actually 12 of them. There's only 12 of them in the entire set. So we times 13 by 12, and actually the specific one you want is 1 in every 156 packs. TCG Player have done 1 in 161. I think it's 1 in 156. Which actually, that's not bad for getting your ultra rares. 13 packs to get an ultra rare. 161 packs to get the specific ultra rare that you want. Yeah, that sounds all right to me, ladies and gentlemen. That sounds all right to me. Plus, we got some wonderful ones here, like Larry's Skill, which, who doesn't want Larry's Skill? I want Larry's Skill. Now, A-Specs are back. There are 6 of them in this set. Remember, 2 of them, Max Rod and Treasure Tracker, are brand new mechanically unique cards. The other 4 are reprints, but the reprints do include Prime Catcher, which is the unquestioned best A-Spec in the game, so you know what? I'm willing to forgive the reprints here. Now, these apparently come out 1 in every 21 packs, so usual deal, 21 times 6, you should get the exact one you want every 126 packs, which is kind of annoying because the only ones you really need here are Max Rod and Treasure Tracker, because they're the new exclusive ones, although they are, as it stands at the moment, not terribly playable. Do we really want 128 packs to get the specific A-spec we want? I'm just going to say I'm picking them up soon before they get expensive, because I'm not saying they will, they might never. But I'm saying if a tool deck suddenly gets good, Treasure Tracker is going to spike in price, and right now it's going to be cheap, which is rather good. So yeah, 126 packs to go and get the specific A-spec you want. That sounds alright by me. But then we get to the big hits in the set. We get ourselves these special illustration rares. Now, people are saying these are rarer than normal. They come around 1 in every 45 packs. And because people say that these are rarer than normal, I thought it was a good idea to go back and look at what TCG players said about previous sets. Because if we're going to be comparing this, it's best to compare information from the same source, because their methodology would have been the same. And if we put Surging Sparks side by side with Prismatic Evolutions, yeah, Surging Sparks, you got 1 every 87 packs. Prismatic Evolutions, apparently it's every 45. So the special illustration rares here are actually much easier to pull. A-spec are pretty much exactly the same, and ultra rare are very similar. A-spec has gone from 1 in 20 to 1 in 21, and ultra rare has gone from 1 in 15 to 1 in 13. But very similar. As a side note, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it's pretty likely A-specs are actually 1 in 20 packs, and they're still 1 in 20 packs, but obviously without a ridiculously large sample, you will get these small changes set to set. I think there's a good chance it's still 1 in 20 packs. So every special illustration rare, assuming they're even, right? You open 45 packs, you should expect to get one. And between your Pokemon and supporters, there are 32 of them that are actually available in the set. So we times 45 by 32, and you get the one you're expecting, or the one you want, every 1,440 packs. Which, incidentally, this is the first time that TCG Player have got the number as I calculate it, which makes me happy. Which actually makes it rarer than the specific Master Ball that you want. So it's pretty similar, but Master Ball is 1 in every 1,340 packs. This is 1 in every 1,440 packs. So these are a little bit rarer. And actually, in terms of specific cards, the special illustration rares are the rarest in the set. Although they're not the rarest to get any, they are rarest to get the specific one that you want. The rarest to get any of them is the gold card. Apparently, the gold cards come out 1 in every 180 packs. Now, the good news is there's only actually 5 of them, which means very simple maths. The one you want is going to come out 1 in every 900 packs, which is nice because that's the exact number TCG Player got as well, which is good. 900 packs is a lot, and obviously, like we've said, you know, when it comes to the gold cards in this set, realistically, we got Pikachu, and then the other 4. Because Pikachu is by a huge margin the most sought after of the gold cards in the set. And when I say huge margin, I really do mean huge margin. It is not even close in terms of the other cards in the set. So feel free to be upset about that or not, quite frankly. That one's up to you. But either way, 900 packs to get the one you want is asking quite a bit. If anybody's wondering, this is very similar to the pull rate we saw from Surging Sparks, where they were 1 in every 188 packs. So very, very similar kind of thing here. So what are we left with? Well, here's what TCG Player have got as a whole. And then if we go and put it side by side with Surging Sparks, we can see that they are pretty similar. The big difference here is that special illustration rares are coming out almost twice as often. And there's been a real big talking point in the community about the fact that, well, special illustration rares, they're not coming out, they're so much rarer. And TCG Player have done the maths here, and they don't think that's true. Now, there is actually one other list of pull rates I've seen from IVAs over on Twitter, and this is only from 2,700 packs, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually not. Ivays, I should say, this has apparently come from Whatnot streams over the past week, so it's far from perfect data. All of this is far from perfect data, but they've essentially got similar pull rates here, but not exactly the same. So Full Art Trainer, they've got as 1 in 16 packs, rather than TCG Player, who have gone and got it as 1 in 13. Like I say, similar, but not exactly the same. They have gone and got Master Ball Hollows as 1 in 19 rather than 1 in 20. Again, I think we can say it's probably 1 in 20, and that's okay. They've got A-Spec as 1 in 29 rather than 1 in 21. That is a sizable difference. Special Illustration Rare, they've got as 1 in 53 rather than 1 in 45. And Gold, they've got as 1 in 152 rather than 180. So, this is what I mean about the data here. I believe TCG Player have used more packs here. So, in theory, their data does come from a larger pool, so should be slightly more reliable. But as with all of this, take it with a pinch of salt. This should give you a decent idea of what pull rates are looking like, but as I think I've made pretty clear in this video, I'm not sitting here saying this is guaranteed pull rates or any of that malarkey. I am giving you an idea of what pull rates are looking like. I am not in any way, shape or form guaranteeing it for pretty gosh darned obvious reasons. Good. Excellent. So, that's what we've got. Does this jive with what you've seen? Does this jive with your pulls? Bearing all of this in mind, have your pulls been good? Or have they been a little underwhelming? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And of course, get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Eric Ridgway, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.